Our client just bought this property for $550,000 and soon it is going to be a triplex. Today we're going to have a look at the rentals to be. Let's go take a look. Here we are. This is the kitchen of the triplex that we're going to be converting. We're actually going to be taking out the wall behind you to really enlarge this space so we can maximize the potential rent for this property once it's complete. So here we are in the living room of this soon-to-be triplex. As you can see, we've ripped up the old hardwood flooring, which was in pretty rough shape. We're going to redo all the flooring, all the trim and all the baseboards to make this a really high-end property for the area. We're actually here in Thorold right now, and this is the first triplex conversion that we've done in Thorold, and we believe it is the first triplex conversion to be done in Thorold. So one of the reasons that that's great about Thorold is that it's really close to Brock University, St. Catharines, and Niagara Falls, so you have your pick of renters when it comes to this area. So you can see here, this is the old strip subflooring here, and these are the old nails that were actually in the old hardwood floors. So if you're in here today, you gotta make sure you're either wearing work boots or be very careful in your running shoes. So you can see here, we're in the middle of demo. Clients removed all the floors, taken off all the trim. Soon we're gonna be getting rid of that lovely flower wallpaper in there. And as we come into our third bedroom, which is actually a very large bedroom, what we're gonna be doing over here is actually adding a third entrance right here, and there's gonna be a stairwell going down to the basement. The reason we did this was to save from doing a basement walk-up. So an entrance like this is gonna cost us about $3,000 to $5,000, but if we did a basement walk-up, it would be $20,000 to $25,000. So the fact that we have a much larger bedroom from here and we can steal a little bit from that to add an interior stairwell, it's gonna save the client about $20,000. Awesome, so here we are in the basement of this soon-to-be triplex. This is actually gonna be 3 units behind that wall come the day. We're gonna have 2 one-bedroom apartments, and there's actually gonna be a Murphy bed in the living room for this. This is an idea that my client came up with because he is a carpenter and he knew that he could build one right into a storage cabinet and add an additional bed, which will help him add additional rent and get a better tenant. As I mentioned before, this is actually our first project in the city of Thorold, and one of the reasons that we're doing that is because of Bill 23, which came into effect in January of this year, and that allows 3 residential units in any property in Ontario that has 3 separate entrances and 3 parking spaces. So here we only had 2 entrances, but we had plenty of parking, so we were able to add another entrance and legally create 3 legal dwelling units. The best part about that is 2 of those units will have no rent controls. So anything built after November 2018 doesn't have rent controls. These 2 new basement apartments will have no rent controls. Thanks everybody for watching today's video about our triplex conversion here in the city of Thorold. If you're interested in learning more about investing in Niagara, or about triplex conversions, or about Bill 23, feel free to contact me using the information in the description below.